even if you look at the Hang Seng, the Hong Kong Shanghai Index, I was looking at some of these bottoms over the years, and it's the exact same thing every time. And the one that kind of really rings a bell is this 1998 scenario where you had this straight shoot up off the bottom. No one believed it, right up to the consolidation when it was crashing. It pulled back, not for 1 month, not for 2 months, for 3 months. So we're on month 2. Maybe we get another month of crap. It's possible, but then what happened afterwards? It went straight up and let no one in again, and went on to make new highs. So even in 2016, you had a similar scenario. A very quick up, pulling back for a few months, 3-4 months, and then straight up after no one believes until they until they reach a new high. BABA is doing the exact same thing. We've covered that ad infinitum. And the only reason I'm wasting any time on technical analysis here is when the fundamentals don't make sense, just to keep your head in the game, because you think that the price movement has something to do with the underlying business. And what I'm laying out is you got to buy it when people think you're crazy. Why do they think you're crazy? Because they're buying it on the basis of price. And if you're doing your work, you're buying it on the basis of intrinsic value and business value for the long term. And that's how you're going to make the money. And when they're chasing up, because they're just looking at price and don't understand value, you'll be happy to lay it off to those people at the next top. So, if you look here at the big low in 2015, they had this rally up, then the crash down, rally up, crash down, and then they made a new high, chased everyone in, and boom, they crashed it back for 1, 2, 3, or 4 months, just like the Hang Seng. And then what was the next move? It was absolutely parabolic from 80 to 211 within less than 6 or 12 months here. Let's see, from December 2016 to November 2017. So within a year, you had your big parabolic move about 110 points. And the similar thing in 2018. The difference here is the business value is so much greater today than it was at either 211 or 319 in the past. So I think that over the next 3 to 5 years, we can go on to make new highs. But same type of thing in 2018 and 19. You had your low, you had your shakeout. Then you start to move up. Everyone buys in. They get all excited. And then you rip their face off for 3 or 4 months before your final big parabolic move. In this case, it was from 180 to 319. So that was 140 points. And that happened in about May to September. So May of 2020 to November of 2020. Is that right? My goodness. 6 months. Wow. 140 points in 6 months. And here is the dollar relative to the BABA. As the dollar went up, BABA crashed. As the dollar stopped going up, BABA ripped off the bottom. Then the dollar had a counter trend bounce. BABA did that shakeout for the weak hands that bought up here. And now the dollar will resume its downtrend after the end of next week. And we expect emerging markets in China to start to rip once again. And sustain, because the fundamentals continue to get better in the background. But no one pays attention to that because they just get hypnotized by price rather than value. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. And to make big money in this business, you got to understand the value. Otherwise, you'll get shaken out every time silly things like this happen. So go ahead and keep selling me your Alibaba. I'm putting it in new accounts like it's going out.